Emrich and Officer Menendez, who just responded to a call. Can you guys tell me what happened in there just now?
So what we had was a standby for property in a domestic violence case. When a person is arrested for domestic violence, there's a 30-day injunction that's held. Usually police will come by and stand for the standby for property. The other person can move out, take all their things out of the house, since they're not allowed to be around the victim party in the domestic violence case.
So the victim party's not here at all, or they are with your supervision?
The victim party is here. That's the reason why we have to stand by, is to make sure that there's no further altercations or further domestic battery that occurs.
Have you ever seen one of these situations escalate?
The most it's escalated to is a little bit of arguing, but other than that, nothing more.
And then how do you handle it aside? You're standing there, obviously, but do you give them guidelines?
Usually you try to get them to get their most essential items first. Usually you don't want them just filtering out like their silverware and things, and you mostly want them to get their clothes and get everything that they need and then get out as soon as possible, just to avoid any conflict.
And how long have you been with the force?
About 10 months.
And what made you decide to be a police officer?
When I was a kid, I went through the Dept program in St. Pete when in elementary school. I went through the whole Dept program, and I actually kept my pledge on my wall until I was 21.
That's amazing. So did that officer that maybe like initiated the DARE program with you or brought it to your attention, did that inspire you? Or?
It did. I haven't seen her since I was a freshman in high school, but I imagine she's probably doing well at St. Pete PD.
That's really awesome. Well, thank you so much for everything that you do. And Sergeant Emrich, how do you think things went in there just now?
For what I saw, they went well. Every party is, acting accordingly. They're being considerate of each other, allowing, the one half to get his belongings and get out. So, went well.
And then you typically do come for backup on things for...
Yeah, I'll back up some calls. I don't get called too much, but I'll try to come to as many calls as I can throughout the shift and just make sure everybody is, confident with their decisions or charges or whatnot. So
you've got to be able to quickly assess the situation at hand.
Yeah, definitely.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Let me have a question for Officer Menendez.
Sure.
Officer Menendez, you're a young officer. You've been on here. In the city of Bradenton, there's a lot of different districts. What do you find that you, as an officer, you're responding to the most?
I find that I'm responding to a lot more people just arguing, just having very vocal disagreements than anything else. Other than that, domestic violence calls are very common. Bradenton Police Department as a whole, we've been doing a lot of de-escalation training just ourselves. In the field, it has helped. Sometimes it's not very applicable when people aren't cooperative, but usually when people see us, especially in numbers, they tend to cooperate and de-escalation tends to work.
What would you say to other young people that perhaps are interested in a career in law enforcement? What would you tell them to do, and how would you tell them how to proceed?
First off, do it for yourself. And you love your community, just do it for yourself first. That's how you know if it's for you, because it's not for everybody. Save your money and keep your nose clean.
So you've been with the force for 10 months now. Do you see a pretty clear career path lined out for you in front of you with the department?
I don't think any line or any career is exactly clear. I know what direction I want to head, and that's more with the community. I like doing things like at the skate park, I'm known as the kickflip cop. I'm able to pop out a kickflip every once in a while and make the kids laugh and smile and everything, and everybody loves it. So.
Oh, that's great. So where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
Hopefully in Sergeant Emrich's position. I'd love to be a sergeant of the road or a supervisor of some sort.
That's awesome. And do you feel you have all the tools and training that you need that will be available for you to do that?
They're available to me. Do I have them yet? No.
It comes with it.
I have time. I still need time.
Earlier. Tell us a little bit about your feelings about the body cam and how it was activated in this particular incident.
So per PGO, they're supposed to be activated before any police action. Before we do anything related to our job, we're supposed to activate them. They're more for our protection than they are for, they're also for the citizens, but they're also for our protection in case of a complaint or somebody doesn't like what we did. or they make a claim against us of something that we might have done, it's all right here. They can prove or disprove it. The supervisor will look over it and make sure that we didn't violate any policies or general orders or anything.
How do you feel about the wearing one? Do you feel the pressure of being under the spotlight 24/7, or do you?
In today's day and age, there's cameras everywhere. You're always in the spotlight, no matter what you're doing. So this is just it's just my spotlight for everybody else.
I mean, teamwork is always huge on a squad. You guys have to fit in together. You have to mesh well together. And most importantly, you have to work well together. These people are backing you up on potentially high priority calls where you need to